Hi guys, assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I thought let me talk about some of the myths that there is regarding pregnancy, and believe me, there is quite a few. But what kind of inspired this whole video is the fact that somebody wanted to see my belly on Sunday, a friend of Waka's and mine, and when she noticed that I had a belly ring, she's like, I need to remove that immediately. I'm like, why? She's like, no, you just need to remove it. It's not good for the pregnancy. I'm like, but why? She's like, no, it's just not good. So then it got me thinking. Thing is, I've had a belly ring for over 10 years. Actually, I have it close to 12 years now. And one of the first things I did research is belly piercings while you are pregnant. You can basically keep it in throughout your whole pregnancy without it affecting your baby. But the myth behind it is that somehow, some way, through that piercing, the baby can somehow get harmed. Keeping in mind that a belly piercing is basically just that little bit of skin by your navel, and that's it. That's not going in you in any way. It's nowhere near the baby. And so that's what kind of inspired this video. I thought let me look up some of the myths that I've heard and some that I actually haven't, and let me share it with you today. Yay! First up, it is forbidden to cut your hair during pregnancy. This basically has to do with your hair being your life force, in like almost the same sense of the whole Samsung Delilah story thing. And I'm like, seriously? But that's actually the myth. You shouldn't cut your hair because it basically it reduces your life force. So sorry people, you just can't cut your hair during your pregnancy. During pregnancy, it is forbidden to knit or sew by yourself for your future baby. Why is it forbidden? Because the baby can get entangled in the umbilical cord caused by you knitting, sewing, crocheting, or the like. Exactly. I have idle hands, and if I don't do something with my hands, I go stir crazy. Who's gonna finish this? You tell me, who is gonna finish this? So by me doing some needlepoint or by me doing some crocheting, my baby's gonna get entangled in the umbilical cord. That's just utter bull. Like seriously, utter bull. My mother even told me this before I got pregnant, you shouldn't crochet and things like that, and it's all due to this specific myth. If you take this myth and you just look at it a little bit more in depth, the only problem that can come from knitting, sewing, crocheting is that you are in a static position for a very long time. And yes, this does happen to me. I sit in a certain position for so long, my back gets sore, my legs fall asleep or whatever. The only thing that people that I've researched that they say you should do is that you should just get up and walk every few minutes just to get the circulation going throughout your body, because that could cut circulation to your baby, but that doesn't mean your baby's going to get entangled in the umbilical cord because you are crocheting, knitting or sewing. So yeah, a pregnant woman cannot eat on the sly. The baby will be born fearful. I don't even know how to explain this one. It's just utter stupidity. I'm like, did people really believe this in the old days? Like if you ate scallions, baby would be born fearful. I think this leads more to the fact that eating the wrong things could harm your baby. But other than that, I don't see how this could even work. My favorite one on the list. A pregnant woman should not play with a cat. The reason for this is that the baby will have many enemies. Okay, that is just utter bull as well, because there's no way I'm getting rid of Simba. There's no way I'm not going to be playing with my sister's cat Spy and Tiger if I go visit there. There is no way I'm not playing with a cat. I am a cat person. I'm a cat lover. There is no way you're going to tell me I cannot pet a cat because my child is going to get enemies because I'm playing with a cat. That doesn't work. This, I think, stems from the fact that people do get rid of their cats when they find out they are pregnant because of this disease, or not necessarily a disease, but disease is the best way I can describe it because I can't come up with the other word. It's called, just hold on, bear with me. It's called toxoplasmosis. This is basically, you can get this from your cat. It won't affect you as the mother, but it will have detrimental effects on your baby. Now, going more in depth, this doesn't mean you must get rid of your cat. Toxoplasmosis only happens when the cat lives almost like on a raw food type diet, like it goes into the bush and it hunts rats and lizards and stuff like that, and then it craps it in the litter box, and then you handle the litter box. That's where you get it from. You don't get it from playing necessarily with the cat, or at least that's what I read. Now, my husband's been taking over the cat litter duties ever since before we found out that I was with child. But even so, Simba is strictly a house cat. Simba does not go outside. Simba lives on a dry food diet or a wet food diet that you buy from a store. So even with that, I can change Simba's litter without having to worry about toxoplasmosis, because all I need to ensure is that I handle myself with care around Simba's litter, meaning, yes Simba, meaning I need to obviously use gloves when I clean his litter box, maybe even a mask if I want to, and once I'm done, throw it away, wash my hands thoroughly and go about my day. But don't tell me to not play with my cat. And for the sake of this video, I thought I don't want to have too much. I'll just have a list of 5 pregnancy myths. So for the sake of this video, number 5 is it is forbidden to draw or take a picture of a pregnant woman, because the development of the baby will basically stop like the image on the picture. So that however developed the baby is in that picture that you took of that pregnant woman, that's where the development of the baby will stop. If you take a picture of a pregnant woman or draw a pregnant woman. If this was true, a lot of photographers would be out of business, and the whole maternity shoot thing would not be as would not be such a fad as it is today if this was actually true. I think this leads into really old wives' tales where they thought that a photograph would capture your soul or something to that effect, that you basically lost a part of your soul. Seriously? How am I supposed to document my pregnancy? Because I'm not going to remember a lot of what I'm feeling or how I'm looking if I don't document it. I want to one day show my baby. You see this big belly that your mommy has in this picture? That was you sitting on my bladder or doing this, kicking the hell out of me, using my damn womb as a soccer field. So I don't know. This myth is just laughable. They're actually all laughable. There is not even a grain of truth to any of these myths from what I can see, because just plain logic dictates that you're talking bull. Like really, you are just talking pure utter bore. But these are what some people believe. And yeah, Shamba, come here. Come here. Like, look at this face. Look at this face. You telling me I cannot play with this face, huh? You telling me I cannot play with this face? No. This is a pretty face, Tashmi. This is a pretty face. I want, oh, it's my baby. It's my baby. There you go, guys. There is a lot, as in a lot of other myths surrounding pregnancy. Way more than I have time to mention in a single video. I don't know if I'll do a part 2 to this video. We'll have to just wait and see. There you have it for some pregnancy myths. I hope I've opened your eyes a bit. If you didn't know about these myths, good for you. Well, I just enlightened you. If you did, at least you have a bit more backstory behind it. Maybe you actually know more than me about the myth. Comment below if you do. Till next week, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye.